I just thought I would say good day to you guys. I just went through a late night gym session, and oh my goodness, I'm strong. I'm really strong right now. Really ridiculously strong. Genuinely, I just I genuinely just shocked myself when I talk about peaking for this match. When I talk about peaking for Lachlan Adair in this super match for the number one rank in Australia, um, mentally was really important. Hey, Rafa Farm, thanks for being here, brother. Mentally was always really important that I picked well. Um, and physically, I knew I was in good shape. I'm 15 days out right now. And oh my goodness, I've just got a strength update at the gym. It's like it's 11:30 p.m. or whatever right now. And oh my goodness, wow. I am stronger than I realized I am, quite significantly. Um, the numbers that I was aiming for. I plan on having only two more table time sessions before I face Lachlan, and then it's just gym time. I don't want to get my elbows stretched, but I had table session today with Ethan. Pulled hard, good session. I just watched the movie with my wife, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym. Hey, Michael, thanks, brother. Travis Jones, good to see you guys. And I got to the gym, and I went straight to the biceps, and I was like, oh my goodness, okay. I went all the way up to 80 kilos, which is way above what I've done before. 80 kilos on the Dave Chafee machine, which previously, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, 70 was near immovable, and I picked up 80. Um, the range was shit, but I could do with 80 what I couldn't do with 70 4 weeks ago. And then I went over to the bench press, and I bench pressed 140 kilos. I haven't done that ever in my life, ever. I've never bench pressed for 140 kilos. I don't bench press. I only bench press for health of my shoulders, and I usually bench press way less. I usually bench press like 80 kilos just to keep my shoulders feeling healthy, and I'll occasionally dip up to 100 just to feel that I can do it. Well, I picked up 80 today, and I'm like, why does 80 feel like a child's play? I went to 100. 100 felt like nothing. I went to 120, and I'm like, okay, I can still do like 8 to 10 reps here, no worries. So I thought, all right, we'll check a little bit more. Did 5 reps, 140. And I'm like, and my shoulders felt good. Shoulders felt healthy. And I don't bench ever. So it felt really, really good. After I benched, what did I do then? I went over and did some wrist curls. I did some Vitaly Latin style wrist curls. And by Vitaly Latin style, I mean I got an Olympic bar. I loaded up 50 kilos on the Olympic bar. I think it was 50. Could be wrong. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but it was about 50 kilos in total. Um, and I did maybe 5 or 6 sets of 5 reps. It just felt phenomenal. And then went over, jumped on the tricep pull down, and I I had to put on 1.5 times the weight that I usually use, and I did double the reps in every set that I usually do. Um, and I was just like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I feel amazing. And then I went over to the biceps again, and this time I had dumbbells, straight up dumbbells. And this is the end of a session. Okay, this is the thing that made me surprised most. And guys, there'll be video will come out. I took my GoPro and I captured the majority of this tonight. Um, but I grabbed a 40-kilo dumbbell and I full range curled that thing for 4 sets of 4 on my just my right arm. And I've tried that before. I have tried it. I remember seeing RVJ do 42 kilos or something for 1 rep and thinking, I can do that. And I went and had a go at it and I couldn't even get close. Well, tonight I did 4 sets of 4 of 40 kilos at the end of a session. And I did it full range. And I had no dramas doing it. And I was shocked, genuinely shocked at how strong I felt. It's been maybe 4 or 5 days since I've been to the gym. I've been doing table time and I've been doing bands this week, hitting really specific stuff. But tonight I just felt like, all right, it's time to go to the gym. Time to get a strength update in a gym sense. And really, really happy with what I felt. So to give you guys an update on what I'm going to be doing from here forward, the match is on the 23rd of October, which for me is 15 days out or something. I'm going to continue with table time up until 10 days out. Okay, from 10 days out, no more table time. I don't want to stretch on the elbow. I just want to. All my game plans are locked. I know exactly where I'm going. I know all the contingencies. I know everything that I'm going to do based on what Lachlan does and his setups. And from 10 days out, it'll just be gym time. I'll still stay heavy in the gym until maybe 5 days out. Then I'll go to medium weight in the gym till 3 days out. And then from 3 days out, I will rest and I will just shadow box. And that's the taper for me. So my body weight right now is the mystery. I'm actually lighter. I started eating really heavy maybe 2 weeks ago. I declared a goal of 110 kilos. I started eating really heavy, and I think I overdid it a little too hard too soon because my stomach just bloated, and I just like, I can't keep this up. So the last 3-4 days I've had a bit of a break, and just on eating, and I've just relaxed a bit. My weight's 102 kilos at the moment, but I will ramp that back up. More water intake, more creatine intake, more food intake over the next 15 days. I will sleep a lot, and I will prepare well. Word on the street is Lachlan is 114 kilos when he wakes up. So he is prepared. It's the biggest Lachlan we've ever seen. Apparently he's going to be like 117 kilos on the day. It's not going to mean anything. I'm going to crack that dude so bad. But I will anticipate myself to be around that 106, 107, 108 kilo mark come comp day. But yeah. Just having a look at some of your comments. Haven't really had a look. What else we got? Looks pre-recorded, Robert Gould. Definitely not pre-recorded, brother. This is live. Definitely not pre-recorded. But yeah, safe to say, guys, I'm strong. I really am strong right now. Stronger than I've ever thought I could be. I saw Krasimir Kostadinov doing 40 kilo dumbbell curls. Old footage of him the other day. And he did it with good form, and I was like, that's pretty badass. And I wasn't even aiming for that. But tonight when I picked up 40 kilos at the end of my session, I picked it up and I'm like, this is what Krasty was doing. It was exciting. I'll tell you right now, it was very exciting. Anyway, the pancake diet, it's working. Because I'm stupid strong. Could I handle Toddzilla or John right now? I think I could be in the match with either of those guys right now for sure. Ryan Bowen versus RVJ. It does seem inevitable. It'll happen. I'm not going to be trying to promote it or push for it, but I'll wait for the call. It'll come. And when it does, you guys know I don't fear Rob at all. I'm not in lockdown at the moment. No, my state's not in lockdown. The other states south of me are. But yeah, all good. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share with you that I'm feeling so good coming into this match. For me, all about the lead up to this match is about mentally believing in myself. Any seed of doubt is a toxic thing when you're preparing for a match. And gym sessions like tonight were perfect for just crushing any even inkling of doubt that there could be. Because, oh my goodness, numbers obliterated tonight on anything I've ever done before. So, come this 23rd of October, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. This is how confident I was tonight. Okay, this is how confident I was. I felt so strong tonight that I'm like, screw it. At 105 4 kilos with all my shoes and shit in my pockets and everything. I was like, can I do a one arm chin up at the end of this session? Okay. Turns out I couldn't. But that's where I'm at. I'm like, I'm gonna go do a one arm chin up. I'm gonna go do a one arm chin up. I've never done a one arm chin up in my life. I can hold them, but I can't pull up from the bottom. I had a crack. I still can't do it. But anyway, I put that down to my shoulder because it hurt as I did it. Not used to that, but seriously, I yeah, I felt boundless energy tonight too. I was in the gym. It was like I said, I went there. I got there at maybe 10 o'clock, and I only just got home now. So what is it, 11:30 or something? But I didn't want to leave the gym, and everyone else in the gym was being a pussy and just barely working out, sitting there on their phones and Instagram and talking to each other. And I was just lifting heavy shit, and I was loud too. I was lifting heavy shit and I was loud. People were looking at me. I'm like, oh my goodness, is this psycho? And I had my GoPro camera in my face. I didn't care. I was in the zone. But anyway, how are my tendons keeping up with the strength gain? Says Pivot Master. My tendons are feeling good, man. My tendons are really feeling good. My elbow right now feels like iron. I don't know what my side. There won't be any 1RMs between now and the match. That's for sure. Definitely no 1RMs. I won't be doing anything that's going to stretch a tendon from here on forward. But yeah, my back pressure right now is huge. It's crazy. I like, it'd be scary what my back pressure would be right now. Based on what I felt tonight, I don't know. I can't imagine where my back pressure is at compared to records that I've had in the past. But I'm gonna resist the temptation to do any 1RMs. It's too close to the match to do 1RMs. But even still, there are indicators that are out there in the gym for me right now. Indicators that are looking really good. So, I hope you're ready, Lachlan. Lachlan is 117 kilos apparently. He's clearly taking this very seriously. He's clearly shitting himself. I think Lachlan will actually quit if I beat him. There's little seeds of doubt that I'm seeing in him. I think I can see the fear in his eyes. I genuinely think if I beat him, he's going to struggle mentally. It's funny when opponents are in that position where they fear the loss. They try so hard to block that fear out. They try so hard to convince themselves that they're okay, they're good, they're strong, they got what they need. But once you've let that fear in the door, which clearly Lachlan has, man, that stuff grows. It's toxic. And I can sense it growing in Lachlan already. He'll say otherwise. He'll never declare that. But the little birds are out there. The feedback I get is that fear is well and truly growing. When will we have a global measure of level, Mr. Blue from Beanleaf Mister? Yeah, it's a good question, man. Will Sasha Andreev and Bojida Simonov have agreed to come to Australia? The winner of Lachlan and I will face Sasha, the runner-up. We'll work it out. Whether Bojida faces Lachlan or Jordan will to be confirmed. But Sasha and Bojida will come to Australia. Date's not confirmed, but we're kind of working off like 3-4 weeks notice. We just need, as soon as Australia has declared that they're going to let internationals in from next year, so early next year, anticipate a very short notice, 3-week maybe notice for me to ring those guys up and say, guys, you're good to go. Let me put you on a plane and get you out of here. How many little birds have I got out there? Says user. Oh, I've got birds. I've got birds. And you know, if you're wondering where to bet, I might do this. I might give you guys an insight. This weekend, there's the Queensland State Arm Wrestling Championships on. I'm not competing, obviously. I'm preparing. But I'll be there to watch it. And I might interview everyone when I'm there. I might just interview the Brisbane crew and ask them when Ask them who they think's gonna win. You might be surprised to see who the favorite actually is when you ask Brisbane arm wrestlers. Yeah, Bozzy was too much for Vlad. Um, I really like to pull Bozzy. I really respect that dude. He was too much for Vlad. Um, Lachlan crushed Vlad 2 years ago. You got to remember that too. And when we're trying to work out perspective, it's always difficult. But Lachlan beat Vlad very easily in Arizona in 2019. Lachlan's a much bigger human than Vlad, so his hand was just too good. And Lachlan's, like I said, 117 kilos right now. So it's a big Lachlan. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for me in the future. As soon as travel becomes somewhat normal again, and even if I can't get overseas, 2022 will be a year where I'll bring at least 3, 4, 5, hopefully, international super matches to Australian shores. I'll run events, I'll put on tournaments, and I'll get some main event matches. Yeah. How long can I hold this peak level, Nick? Uh, I'm not going to go backwards. Let's just say that. I am focused long term. I have a long term strategy. And long term, I will go very high in the sport. And I dare anyone to bet against me in that. I really do. I will go a long way in this sport. So there we have it, guys. I might leave it here. I'll edit up a video later on. It's about midnight now. Well, I don't know what time it is. I think it's close to midnight. So I'm gonna go have a shower, go to bed, and the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning will be edit the video of these lifts that I told you about, and you'll see exactly what I'm doing, and it's gonna surprise people. It's gonna surprise people. Yeah. All right. Just having a look at your comments, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you, even the ones of you that want to shit on me and say Rob's awesome and I'm shit. Whatever. It's all good. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys again soon. And yeah, take care.